Hello again, and welcome back to 10 Paths Tarot. Today we have a message for someone who wants to start a new endeavor. It looks like they've probably already taken the first steps. They want to know whether this has any chance of being successful. We start out with the Wheel of Fortune, first card to jump out of the deck. This can be good or bad, but another card jumped out with it, and it was the Empress. And so this tells us that opportunity presented itself. You have the strength to move forward. You have the knowledge and power to make this endeavor happen, to start it. And next we have the High Priestess. This is someone who studies the pros and cons, who feels like they can put the right formulas together, but they do it in a thoughtful manner. They don't just throw things together and hope everything turns out well. Next, we have the Three of Wands. They're well on their way. They've narrowed their dreams down to a few possibilities. They grasp onto one or one aspect of that dream and start moving forward. Then we have the Death card, which may sound rather ominous. Some people may be thinking, does that mean my dream ends here? No. The Death card is actually a beginning card. You have already passed through different ways of looking at things, and with that knowledge, you start moving forward at a faster pace. We enter the current energy with the Queen of Wands. And this queen, like all queens, has the power to make her dreams come true. That wand represents a dream. She moves forward with Knight of Swords energy. And the Knight of Swords, when they hold up their sword like that, they're determined to move forward with clarity of thought. They see this vision clearly, probably because of the research done with this High Priestess energy. And they just start moving forward, and then again we have the Death card, a second Death card. So we want to pay attention to this, but I would take this as meaning that somewhere on this page path, remember, the page is one who does not know everything to come. They do not know every step that must be taken. They learn as they go. And so odds are something will happen along the way that makes you reevaluate your approach. But remember, the Death card is also a new beginning card. And so you begin a new chapter in this pursuit. And that new chapter looks very promising. We have the Eight of Pentacles. This is someone who works very hard, who refines their craft, and is dedicated toward what they're working on. And you can see it's producing results with all of the pentacles on the wall. I asked for a confirmation card, and the Acrobat, or the Page of Stones, appeared. Now in this deck, stones equals pentacles here. And an acrobat is someone who refines their skills. They practice their skills over and over and over again until everything seems easy, until people say, how did they do that? They're just gifted. They know what they're doing. I don't know how, but they must just be lucky. Well, it wasn't luck. It was hard work. And so this dream you're pursuing is going to take some time because it does involve effort. It does involve a long-term dedication, a long-term learning process. I asked for a second confirmation card. Where is all of this going if we continue in that direction? If we agree to put forth that effort? And we receive the Star. The Star represents spiritual guidance through the unknown, through things that we don't know about. You can see the enthusiasm in these horses. But the star is also, it indicates a slower progression than the sun might, which goes along with that hard work that must be devoted to this endeavor in order for it to materialize, in order for it to produce something. It's going to be a longer road. But it looks like if you apply yourself and you continue down the path you're going, you will be successful. That is Spirit's message for today. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.